I've realized through multiple failed experiments.
You know I messaged Devin just a minute ago, right?
And
I was like, dude, I'm going to do biceps today for recovery with my chest.
Yeah, so I'm just a little tender, and this helps.
All right, guys. So got a late night last night, so just waking up. Had my thermogenic. About to drink a little espresso while I do a little recon.
what's next?
Next, cardio. Gonna do some cardio.
We're gonna do hand wrist.
Hand and wrist most likely during cardio, just because I'm so sore from yesterday. My hand and wrist are really sore.
Just because I thought that was a normal part of your preparation.
That's a normal part of my preparation. I wasn't going to jump right into the hand and wrist on morning cardio circuits just yet. I was going to wait another
Because
week.
we only have 7 weeks of training.
I love you, sweetheart. I will be doing a chest circuit with bicep circuit today, since I did a lot of arm wrestling yesterday, which means I'll do a back and tricep tomorrow, and then do another arm workout later on this week while Todd Hutchins is here.
Are BFRs this week?
Yeah, I'll start BFRs today.
And what is this up here?
Oh, there we go, guys. This is the track to the Dubai Dream. And see those dollar signs? That money's mine. This is where I have to be to feel confident about destroying Devon Larratt. I don't have 300 single pulley on there, but I was going to write it over here on this side. But this is how I track my progress. I have to write a line through that first week because I've completed it. Now we're on to week number 2. All right, guys, so I'm about to do my cardio circuit. Got my waist belts on. I just like wearing them. I feel like if you have compression, get your abs, and you breathe, your abs contract harder. Don't know, maybe it's a placebo, but I always do it. Gonna get a little morning weigh-in, see where I'm at. Let's see, now this is probably about 3 pounds of clothes. Right. Honestly, I just weighed 259.4 before I put the belts on. Those are heavy ass belts. All right, this circuit will be one I haven't done in a while. It's gonna be 15 rounds of wrist rolls, reverse and forward, with 30 seconds of battle ropes. 15 rounds. And then I'm gonna bounce around for 15 minutes to finish off my cardio. All right. A lot of people wonder why I do the ropes and why I'm not doing them more intensely like you're doing some cardio stuff. I'm doing this to blow my hand and wrist and my forearm up. So you combine it with wrist rolls, forward, backward, 30 seconds of this, you do 15 rounds, your hands and forearms and wrists are pumped. All right, 14 more rounds to go. So I will go reverse, then I'll go forward. And the reason I keep switching is because it's whatever I did last, I do first the next round, so I don't have to switch the strap again. I thought Ryan Bowen did great. Anyone who takes a match that short notice, I mean, like when I say short notice, I'm talking, had no idea that he was going to be pulling. I mean, he jumps in there because Lachlan couldn't get into wherever he's going. Dude's been pulling, had some surgery, and jumps up there and still comes out against one of the top guys in Australia. I mean, I was talking to Herman Stevens, like, we don't know what their level's at over there, whatever. And that may be the case. But it doesn't matter what their level is compared to everyone else. We know that a year ago, Ryan Scott's level was higher than Ryan Bowen's. So that means Ryan Bowen's hard work and consistency has paid off, and he has closed the gap on the other top guys in Australia. So that's when I was talking about my prediction with Ron versus RVJ. You know, currently I still have RVJ probably winning 6 months or a year from now. I put Ryan Bowen in the driver's seat, and it's because of that consistent hard work. I mean, that's the key to my entire career. Just keep working.
I'm just going to tell you that Devin looks really strong.
He does. That practice session is impressive. He looks strong against those guys, especially Sylvain, because I know how strong Sylvain is. And I mean, he takes everything, gives him a little, takes it back, controls him. Anyone that thinks Devin's not going to be ready for this is delusional. I'm expecting the strongest Devin Larratt ever. You don't have to be the heaviest. You know, people are like, oh, he's only 245 or 250, whatever his weight is. Y'all just saw, I'm only 260 dressed. I don't have to be 300 pounds to be the strongest I've ever been. You let me rest 1 week right now, I'm probably the strongest arm wrestler I've ever been right now at 260. I don't expect to get too much bigger. I mean, I could weigh in evening weight, dressed, 270, maybe. But it's just gonna be because I'm gonna force feed so many calories those last 6 weeks of healthy food. I mean, I'm gonna follow my meal plan all the way through, and just as I get leaner to a point to where I'm comfortable at how my composition looks, I'm gonna increase my caloric intake for probably 50%. So my body is performing at a peak level. And the key is gonna be, I mean, all the work we're doing now is just so that when I take that week off, my body has an opportunity to heal. But just like yesterday, I mean, it was a different practice for me, I had been practicing so much on just hitting, and I just don't feel comfortable hitting Corey right now. He still doesn't have health insurance. He switched jobs, and ever since that last injury, he's a little nervous. So I just kind of go straight from that mode to after pulling Corey. And if I'm letting Corey jump on me, it will blow my hand and wrist up. So then when I pulled Chance and Artem, he gave me an opportunity to get in the positions that Devin could potentially put me in and fight, you know. So you got to do both, man. You got to do both. You got to work on your hits, but you also got to work on that uncomfortable spot, that position you don't want to be in. But if you get there, you still have to be comfortable. All right, guys, so first meal of the day is gonna be 2 scoops of my protein with protein oatmeal, 1, maybe 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, because I like peanut butter. These are the daily supplements I'm taking, my Abolic, Testosterone, J-Flex, my fat burner, and a little bit of vitamin D. I was like, hey, hook me up with some pro hormones. They got me this.
The
Need my joint
J-Flex
health.
actually has your collagen in it.
Yeah. So I do that twice a day. I'll probably do 3 protein shakes, maybe a protein shake by itself with a peanut butter sandwich or something at some point. And sometimes I'll just eat a meal and add a protein shake to it. But this is meal 1, protein shake, protein oatmeal, and peanut butter.
Okay, now I've already started with our Instapot.
So later on today, she put a whole thing of chicken stock bone broth in there, and it's 4 cups of cooked rice. So my next meal will be 2 cups of cooked rice, a family-sized can of chicken, because I hate, cutting up chicken and stuff. So I just take the family-sized chicken, I throw it in a skillet, I sear it a little bit, and then I get a low-calorie, brown gravy, great value gravy mix. And it's the bomb. But it is like 90 grams of carbs, 70 grams of protein, 15 grams of fat. So pretty good meal.
Electrical engineer by trade. So a quieter guy, a little bit of a weirdo.
Easy on like, hey, what is a day in the life of you, from a nutritional standpoint, training standpoint, and then that allows us to fill in the blanks to go, hey, this is what you really need necessity-wise, and we can sit there and go, all right, let's try all these things, and as you go along, you might realize like, hey, I'm feeling I need a little bit more here, a little bit less there, and tweak along the way, because
So,
Well,
yeah, I didn't know you were starting this early. I still got to get my bowls together, my whisk for my gravy.
whisk.
The gravy is what makes it work.
So Michael is making his second meal.
Yeah, so we're gonna have 2 cups of rice cooked in bone broth, 1 family-size can of chicken, and a great value package of brown gravy.
Alrighty.
Onion cheese.
Okay, Michael,
Yeah.
you guys.
All right, so I've already taken a wet paper towel and wiped it out. It's leftover mac and cheese. It's fine.
Michael, when's that mac and cheese left over from?
It's been a minute. But it's extra nutrition. Extra nutrition, that's the way I see it.
Okay, funny thing that nobody talks about. We have 4 whisk. Adults have a favorite whisk even.
I don't know where any of the whisk are. That's the first one I found, so that's the one I'm using.
Not true. He likes the little one.
Dude, well, you definitely don't.
So this is you making your gravy.
Yeah. It's 1 minute. Take it out, stir it, repeat.
And he uses a spatula to scoop.
I've done this a bunch, and the other scooper thingies don't work that well.
Big ass forearms are.
Say that again.
So you split this into 2 meals?
2 meals, young lady, 2 meals.
So it's 2 cups of the cooked rice. Okay.
Just searing it in the skillet just makes it taste better. You know, the canned chicken sometimes has a little flavor, but if you put a little pepper and salt on it, you spray some butter spray, it's like a gourmet meal. I'm from the South, so anytime you add gravy to something, it just makes it better. It's kind of like adding bacon. Put bacon on anything, it's gonna be better. I've realized through multiple failed experiments, if I just pour it on the top and don't stir it, there's a whole group of it down here that never gets gravy. It gets real bland.
So you use a whole package?
Yeah, and I still think I need more gravy. Getting that gravy in the veins, baby.
Didn't we used to like split that up into?
We did, and it just never really worked. This is what works for me. I'm okay spending that 30 or 40 cents for the gravy packet, baby. For all you that think I'm frugal and cheap, 40 cents, baby. All right, guys, so just chilling with my Oreo while Rebecca was editing a video. About to go train one of my clients, get another meal in me, and then it's pre-workout time. Got to get them gains. Meal 3, just finished training my client. Got to run the store, get some dog food, and then come back and work out. So I got a little pre-workout. I am in like 8 days on creatine, except I missed Saturday. I forgot to take my creatine Saturday. So I got a big old scoop, look, big old scoop pre-workout. And this is small scoop, but it's 5 milligrams, I don't know. I got to do 2 of these scoops a day. So I do one before I work out, one after I work out.
Is that how that's supposed to work?
That's how I'm doing it. So that's my creatine.
Generally, when they say something twice a day, you're supposed to like. divide
You
it.
hush your mouth, woman, nurse lady. This is how I'm doing it. And then this is beta-alanine, whatever that is. I think that's the stuff that gives you all the itchies.
And that's what they're taking out of my pre-workout?
Yeah, your pre-workout that they're formulating for you will have none of that. And I'm assuming no niacin, but I don't think the niacin really does it. I think it's just a... All right. It's go time. I mean, this isn't like Devon's video where he gets to eat a bunch of cookies and has a refrigerator drawer full of sandwiches and drinking avocado oil out of the bottle. But about to get some gains. know I messaged Devin just a minute ago, right?
And
I was like, dude, I want to eat cookies and sandwiches. And I was like, the ending was hilarious.
mm-hmm.
And he's like, ha 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 ha. And he's like, I got a fucking sandwich drawer. You fucker.
That sucks.
Dude, everyone needs a sandwich drawer.
But are those
And I
sandwiches
went back-
already made up?
Yeah, but they were in bags. So it looked, I mean, I don't know. It looked.
Is it refrigerated?
Yeah. It looked good to me. Like, I like the idea quite a bit.
The sandwiches.
Yeah, and I said hashtag winning. I sent back to him because I feel like he's winning with that. I mean,
Oh,
that's a better quality of life right there. Trimming my fingernails is something I need to do. It's so funny because I have so many things that I'm superstitious of. I don't like to arm wrestle if I have fingernails. Like, I want to trim my fingernails before I have an arm wrestling match. It freaks me out. Just like I don't like doing things right-handed by right-handed match. I'm superstitious about this stuff. I also am not good at arm wrestling without chalk. Like, I feel like once I put chalk on my hand, I'm like 30% stronger. I really do feel that way. And I don't know if it's because, I haven't felt these fingers in so long from the pinched ulnar nerve or whatever. But once I chalk it, it just feels like it's powerful. It doesn't feel super strong without chalk.
Hello, Oreo.
Oreo,
She's
what
like,
are y'all
what are you looking at me,
doing?
Mama?
What are y'all doing? Baby girl.
So the setting up is ridiculous.
Setting up for the workout? Yeah.
You've been setting up here for 20 minutes.
Well, it's because I had to go grab some stuff. I normally do free weight incline and flat bench. Today I'm not going to. Just because I've got some shoulder pain. So I'm just going to go ahead and do Smith machine incline, Smith machine flat. I will end up doing decline barbell. But that means my wrist roll won't take place till round 3. So I have to do a couple of the rounds together to get all 5 rounds because I'm not taking those 45-pound plates on and off. And I still so it's bicep. Remember I told you it's bicep and chest today.
Oh.
So it's not just a chest circuit. I can do arms because I did. Now I gotta get my arms kind of healthy before Todd Hutchins gets here. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah.
That dude's gonna be banging on his arm.
Hey, Oreo. This is Oreo, everybody. She was our 3rd doggy to adopt. We've got another inside, Millie. These are all inside girls, but since we're outside right now, they're outside with us. Oreo. Hiya. If you've been with our channel for a while, you know that. And you know that we're missing our boy, Ollie.
Badly. Badly. So blood flow restriction increases VO2 max, increases growth hormone production, but really it just prepares me to compete with a crazy pump. So that's why I like doing it. It does help a lot with recovery too.
I am ready. What are you watching? This workout, usually it's just chest by itself or arms by itself. And it is 150 reps for each body part.
But since I arm wrestled yesterday, I'm going to do biceps today for recovery with my chest. I'll go ahead and do triceps tomorrow with back. And then I'll do another arm workout later this week.
And he does 5 sets of 30 for each body part. There he is, guys. I'm going to be ready for you. Ooh, 21.
With no tricep pump?
Yeah,
That's pretty big.
it's pretty impressive. BFRs, baby.
See what evening weight is. $64.6. All right, so I could go have my creatine and my essential amino acids. I gotta come back and rope pull.
You gonna rope pull while I work out?
You can work out?
Well, I'm gonna do arms.
My girl, she was saying she wasn't feeling it.
But I know what you're wanting to feel. I'm now back to rope pulling again. You know, I'm in training modes. Do what, buddy? Monster Michael Todd guy's a bum. Yeah, he's not listening, so don't worry about it. I found the spot today to hang up the banner. It's second floor in the pitch up there, above that one set of shelves that walls up against the staircase upstairs. It looks like it's gonna be tall enough. Yeah. So what's up with you, homie? Do what? Cool. I'll probably get an autograph. Peanut butter foldovers. 2 scoops of protein.
So you know each one of those scoops is 27 grams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gains, baby.
E-stem therapy. Whatever it takes, baby.
There's that
Whatever.
titty.
Why are you always looking at my titties? Yeah, so I'm just a little tender, and this helps. You know, I believe in this type of recovery. I've actually used one of these since good God, how long? Since 1993.
So that makes your muscles contract?
It's electronic stimulation. It's E-stim. 10s unit, whatever you want to call it. So it's just healing. You know, stimulates the muscle. Years ago, they said Bruce Lee used to do this. He did a thing in one of his documentaries, like he put him on his chest, and he said it's like doing 200 push-ups. You know,
Is that why you started doing it?
No, I started doing it because 30 years ago it made sense to do this because it helped when my arms hurt, and I've always done it. All right, guys, so we're winding down the day, watching a little Voice on TV. Took our melatonin, almost got my gallon of water drink. Loving on my Millie. What do you think about Millie? You can't control your liquor, can you? Nope. You like to lick. Yeah. Well, that's it for another day, guys. 2 months. 2 months, and it's going down.